Alrighty guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today is going to be a daily bias video. So essentially all we're going to be doing is finding our daily bias for the day. And I would highly suggest that you guys use a Notion journal like I use. I'll kind of show you guys that later, but to start it off, we are going to mark out our, sorry, wrong thing guys. To start it off, we are going to find we're going to see if we have news today. That's what we're going to see first. We're going to see if we have news. Looks like we do have news today. So we had 8:30 unemployment claims and then 10 a.m. news. So I'm going to mark that down in my journal. Did I track news? Yes, I did track news. So just so that you guys can see this as well, daily bias, I tracked news. That's the date. Yes, I tracked news. Now what we're going to do is mark out previous day high and previous day low. So what we can do is go to the daily time frame, reset chart view. Looks like we had already swept previous day highs. We're not really close to previous day lows at all. Same thing on ES. So mark out previous day highs and lows. I can mark as yes because there's nothing to mark right there. So next is marking out session draw and liquidity. So an easy way to do this is go to the 5-minute chart. You can have an indicator pulled up for this. It really doesn't matter. And yeah, we have London lows right here. These are going to be our London lows for the day. Looks like we have already swept out London highs on both assets. Same with Asia highs and Asia lows. So no more session draw and liquidity that we have to mark out for the day. Now with that being said, we can put yes to this. So mark out true day open. Luckily our indicator already does have this for us, so it makes it easier. True day open right there. Okay, don't need this indicator anymore. Already got everything from that. I will mark true day open on ES here. True day open is going to be all the way down here. All right, so here's true day open on ES. Okay, beautiful. So we have all that done. Also lines up with London lows. So what we can do now is we can mark out yes for true day open. Now we have to find higher time frame and lower time frame fair value gaps. So what we're going to do is go on the 4-hour time frame. Looks like we have this unfilled 4-hour bearish gap. Unfilled 4-hour right there. When we look on ES, looks like ES does not have any unfilled 4-hour gaps. We just have this high up here. This is an SMT right here because ES had already tapped into this 4-hour, so that is something to note. We already have an SMT right there. Could see that being a protected high. Okay, now what we're going to do is look on the hourly time frame. Looks like we have a big hourly gap underneath us. We're currently in a new week opening gap. We have this unfilled hourly with London lows as well. All right, so we have this hourly gap. London lows is also going to be a unfilled hourly. Okay. London lows is also going to be an hourly right there. On the 15-minute, we don't really have anything. We have 15-minute gaps inside of this hourly gap, but other than that, we don't really have anything. We really only have this hourly gap right now that's protecting London lows and this other hourly. Lines up with true day open a little bit. We have this huge, or I guess not this huge, but we have a lot of price that we need to get to in order for these assets to be rebalanced. NQ is about to tap into this 4-hour and ES is nowhere close to this. So that's just something to note for the day. Yes, we did find our higher time frame and lower time frame fair value gaps. As far as bias goes, I'm personally going to be more bearish, guys. I would like to rebalance this. Maybe even sweep out these lows, tap this unfilled hourly down here, but I don't know. We're fully filling this new week opening gap. I think we could see us come in and fill this unfilled 4-hour gap and see a reaction from that. But overall, my bias coming into today is going to be bearish. It's going to be bearish. I want to see this hourly fair value gap get rebalanced down here. In all honesty, we could easily just see us rip from here and be bullish throughout the entire day. But that's what I want to see. That's what my bias is for the day, and that's what I want to take. So as far as my bias goes, I will mark out bullish right here, and then outcome is something that you do at the end. And then as far as the template, I have a template in here that you guys can copy as well. So what we can do for that is go to here, daily bias template. Okay. Now you go in here and you fill this out. So this is what we will do. So I'm actually going to pull my chart up on the other screen right here so that I can see it. But higher time frame context. What was our higher time frame context for today? Our higher time frame context for today was that we have currently rebalanced an hourly gap, and that we are currently we're currently filling new week opening gap fully. NQ has fully filled the new week opening gap, while ES is lagging behind. Both assets have tapped into an hourly bullish fair value gap and respecting it, period. We have an unfilled Okay, so that was our higher time frame context, and then what I can also do is take a picture of this, and I can put my picture into this. So what do we have here, guys? Put our picture in right there. Beautiful. That's our higher time frame context for our daily bias. It's as simple as that. It's really as simple as that. It doesn't necessarily matter how you guys want to phrase your daily bias and whatnot. You can kind of just go it off what you want to do for it. What do you want to do for it? What's easiest for you and whatnot. So you don't have to do anything right here if you don't want to. You don't have to do all this. You do what you want to do. For me, this is my higher time frame context right there. And as far as intraday, I can also type this out. So what do we have intraday, essentially? I know we looked on the 15-minute and saw nothing. So what am I going to put here? Should be obvious. It should be very obvious. Did I spell retracement wrong? Bro, what? I did spell it wrong. Did I still spell it wrong? Dude. Am I like stupid, bro? I didn't even spell it wrong, bro. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Okay, there's our intraday context. And that's honestly it. I'm at a point in my trading where I don't need to do more than this as far as my daily bias goes. Mental check, sleep, and energy level honestly was great last night. Got great sleep last night. Also helps to have some coffee. Emotional state. Emotions are good. Any external distractions? Any external distractions? Not really. I mean, I have some stuff going on that's not fun to deal with, but not really though that affect my trading. And then after this, you know, this is what you can fill in after. So that's essentially the bias, guys. I can leave a link for this Notion journal down below. But yeah, hopefully you guys do like these types of videos where I go over my daily bias and then you guys can reflect on them. So I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.